Okay, so that's what Disney's version of the Joker movie would have been like. That makes much sense. Yeah, that really does. Hi guys, it's Stephen Geekface. I'm back again with another review for yourself here today. Yes, another one for you today, and that is for the film called Cruella, which is Disney's new live action movie based loosely, and I say loosely, on the 101 Dalmatians stories, which focuses on the origin of the famous, or infamous should I say, Cruella de Vil. Now, Disney, I really love you guys, I really do. I'm a big fan of all your movies. One of your classics is in my top 30 films of all time. But your live action, they've been hit and miss. Some of them I've loved, like The Jungle Book, even Mulan, and some I've despised it with so much in my heart. Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, Alice in Wonderland, just terrible movies, and we all know why they've been made, because they are money grabbers and they make so much money and people see them. Please, why do you keep seeing those really bad movies? Don't stop seeing them. But, however, I still enjoy these movies in some shape or form. I'm always intrigued of what they're going to do with the live action. And when this one came out, I looked at the trailer and went, oh, okay, this one looks alright. Looks like they're going to do another origin story with one of their villains, one of their famous ones, one of my favourite ones as well myself. And yeah, I'm getting a feel of the Joker in this, but yeah, let's see how this goes. Now this film is in the cinema as well, and it is at home on Disney Plus, which you have the option of buying as additional premium on Disney Plus, so you have the option of watching this film. But before you do that, or you reach out, I'm going to tell you if this film is worth even going to see.
Kept staring at you at the party, and then it came to me. That's Estella from school.
It's not Estella. That's the past. I'm Cruella.
The direction in this film was really good. I was very surprised of how well it was shot and how it was composed. You know, how it started from, from the beginning to the end, how they told their story, the transitions. Just loved the way it was shot. Cinematography was amazing in this film. Like, oh, it was good. It was like, wow, okay, Disney, you lot going on a different direction. It's not all looking at the same. It did look like it was all shot in the, in the green screen room. It looked like they had some real sets. The set of London, even though it's like a fake one, because certain people wouldn't have been there around those times, or would have been different. But I just love the way it was shot, and it had this very like glossy fashion look as well. That really worked in this movie. So kudos to the director, because he did a really good job with that. The music in this film, oh wow, what a great soundtrack. Someone got their influences from Guardian Galaxy and remembered to choose a really good soundtrack to use in your movie. Especially it's got its very 60s, 70s music in there, because it's supposed to be kind of like the the punk rock time in Britain. But the music they chose really worked in the movie. Some bits was a bit off, but overall I thought it was a really good soundtrack, and that really got me going through the movie. The performances are really good. Emma Stone as the main villain, or the main character should I say, Cruella de Vil, really good. I love when she had like an alter ego type of thing, and you saw a transition from one character to the other. That worked sometimes, some it didn't. But I think she did a really good job as the character. Really loved her performance. Loved when she showed that, it kind of took me to that point of when I was watching Glenn Close in the live action previous Dalmatian movie that we had back in the day. So that really worked. The best character in this movie, besides these little two dogs who are really good, especially one that has an eye patch. And I just thought, wow, you are an amazing actor. Like, can we see more of you, whoever this dog is? But besides those, Emma Thompson was amazing. She was the real villain of the movie, and it kind of remind me of The Devil vs. Prada. Actually, this film is influenced a lot from The Devil vs. Prada, also The Joker, and any like Martin Scorsese type of movie from back in the day. Kind of gave me that feel of, you know, the way it's been shot, the way it's been told, you know, the era. Loved it. Loved every moment of that. That really worked. The other additional characters were good. It was funny at times. It was dark at times as well. I don't recommend this for the little kids. I think they might lose interest of this because, you know, there isn't really much of like, it wasn't zany, it wasn't silly. It kind of took itself serious at times. So that was good to see for this movie. Disney, all right, you lot came in and really tried something in, but you guys blew it. You blew it at the end. You couldn't help yourselves, could you? Now, I love this film, so let me make this very clear, but I had a real big problem with the last 45 minutes, should I say, because the film, you know, the film was doing its own thing. It wasn't relying too much on, you know, nostalgia, or if you've seen the other movies, and it was just doing its own thing. I think if there was never even a 101 Dalmatian movie, I think this would have been like a real top mark film, because it was just doing its own thing, and I was loving it where it was going. But then, I don't know, it was the you know, Mickey Mouse himself, you know, came to the set and said, you know, guys, you have to remind the audience this is a 101 Dalmatians. We've got to leave all these little Easter eggs. We've got to connect it to, you know, the films we've had before. Cruella has to turn to this evil. And then when she transitioned, it didn't make sense. It kind of just happened. And it was like, okay, are you going to explain anything? Is she mental? You know, has she got like a multi personality? Anything? You gonna give me something? Is she possessed? Nothing. Just kind of just happened. You know, leave all the little marks here. Certain characters over here. I just felt really forced, and it was unnecessary. It kind of reminded me of the Joker film actually. In that point where they left like little Batman scene, like, you know, remind me, hello, we're gonna have these characters in this movie. And for me, it fell short for that. That took me out of it, and I kind of just rolled my eyes when that bit happened, because this film was going to be in the, okay, it was going to be a 10 out of 10, but it was going to be in the 9s, maybe /8. But it took it down for me a little bit. So on that note, I'm going to still give it a nice 7 out of 10, because I feel like Disney actually tried with this movie. They actually tried to do something different and didn't try to tell the same story, but at the end they couldn't help themselves. They had to remind us this was the same universe, and some audience might love that. They might love that it's all connected, and this character's over here, and oh, look at that dog over there, and oh, the owner lives over there, and it just felt so forced towards the end. But I still had a really good time. I was engaged, had so much laugh, and it was good to see this villain, you know, come into her own. And oh yeah, the fashion, ooh, was absolutely, as they would say, fabulous. But yeah, I still recommend this movie. Definitely check it out. I think it looks better on the big screen, so probably if you get the chance to watch it. But if you don't, I think you still have a good time at home with the family. So, are you going to watch this film? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you tired of all these live action Disney movies, or you think there's still room to make more? They're gonna make money anyway, so because you lot keep watching them. But yeah, here we are. But are you looking forward to the ones they got next? I think they've got Little Mermaid and Peter Pan on the way. Let me know in the comments down below. Guys, thank you once again for watching my review. Much appreciated. Hope to see you once again with another film for you on the horizon. Remember to like, share, stay blessed, stay geeked. Bye bye.